Hey, it's me. This is my big return to YouTube. This is actually being filmed 2 days before it goes up. So, yeah. So in this video, as you can see, it's basically a timeline of me being a Gabbie Hanna fan. For those who don't know, I did leave the fandom June 27, 2021. And we're gonna go on a timeline of like a short and simple timeline of what when I became a fan through when I wasn't a fan. I'm not a fan. I wasn't a fan of her for long. Let's say 4 years? 17, 18, 19, 20. 5 years if we're counting the year I became a fan and the year I left the fandom. So 2017, don't remember the exact date, but it was the day that, sorry if you hear it in the background, I have chinchillas for those who don't know, and one of the chinchillas loves the wheel, and the wheel's broken to the point where it makes noise, and we don't have the money to fix it. So I don't remember the exact date, but if someone of Escape the Night knows the exact date of season 2 premieres, let me know, because that's the date I became a fan. But it wasn't a die-hard Gabbie Hanna showstopper until Out Loud came out. So I was really enjoying Escape the Night season 2. At the time, my favorite YouTuber, every season my favorite YouTuber died. And I mean every season. Season 1, Glozell. Spoiler for Escape the Night. Season 1 was Glozell. She died. Season 2, Liza and Gabbie both died. Season 3 was Colleen. She died. Season 4, Colleen, Ro, and Gabbie. All 3 died, but Colleen came back to life. So, yeah. Season 2 comes along. The first 6 episodes goes by, and it's like, okay, this is good. We're trucking along. We're doing good. We're great. We're moving smoothly. Then episode 7 comes along, and in my opinion, the most gruesome death of... I'm trying to remember the deaths from season 1. Season 3 didn't have... I mean, season 3 had some pretty sad deaths. And season 4 did too, but season 4 deaths were blah. Like, we've seen them before. Most of them were stabbed to death, I think. Only one in season 4 was someone was shot to death. But other than that, everyone was stabbed to death or sliced to death. So, in my opinion, probably one of the most gruesome deaths was Gabbie's death in season 2, where her heart was ripped out. I'm sorry, that book, I got a new book and it was bugging the crap out of me because the lid wouldn't stay closed. So, yeah, I was saddened by the death, let alone 2 episodes before Gabbie's death, Liza died, and I was really upset by that. Joey got so much hate for it, but the death I hated Joey for, joking around, this was before tone indicators started becoming a thing, so I thought I was pissed, but in reality I was like, I know it's a show. The only death I was mad at Joey at was season 3's Colleen's death, because Joey was the reason Colleen died. So yeah, and then season 2 ends, and Gabbie releases her debut single, Out Loud. And then that's when I found out the music video came out. I don't remember when the music video came out, but it came out in October. I don't remember if the single came out the same day or not. So, yeah. So then she releases Satellite, I think either early 2018 or late 2017. But I think the only two songs she released in 2018 was Honestly and Monster. And Monster Encore, but it's 2 songs more. Actually, she technically released 4 songs in 2018, but the main 2 were Honestly and Monster. Honestly Encore and Monster Born were a continuation of Monster and Honestly. So now we're into 2018. So 2018, I think that's when Gabbie was doing her I cleaned blank for the first time in 3 years apartment, like, cleaning series. I think that was the year she did it. I was really loving that series. And then she says in 2018, the album's coming out. Still waiting for that album. Then 2019 comes along. She releases Medicaid. The third, what's supposed to be the third single to This Time Next Year. Now let me get into 2020. When we get into 2020, I'm going to explain why we don't have that album yet. But instead, we find out Medicaid was the lead single to her EP, To a Mirror. Yeah. And then May 2019 was also I forgot to mention the day Honestly came out in 2018 was the same day that season 3 of Escape the Night's final episode was, if we're not counting episodes 11 and 12. The final episode of the actually main show, episode 10, was the same day that the Honestly music video came out. So yeah, and that Monster came out the same day as a Pentatonics album. So yeah, and let me mention that it was a Pentatonics Christmas album. So yeah, and so 2019 comes, we get, 2019 was a wild year. When was Gabbie not in drama in 2019? I honestly don't know. We had Troy Mirror come out. Fans loved it. And then soon enough, 2019, it was revealed that Escape Tonight was All Stars. Everyone's like, Gabbie's in it, Gabbie's in it, Gabbie's in it. Sorry, that is my underwear about to fall under my bed. And she's like, no, bitch, I'm working on my album. I have an EP out, and I'm about to go on tour. I think she was going to go on like a mini tour for this EP, which never happened. Because it was supposed to happen in 2020, and we all know what 2020 was like. So, and then it was revealed that she was in it. She's like, I had to cover it up for you all because you all knew it. We all knew that Colleen would be in it. I mean, when we first got a teaser, like the end of the teaser was Escape the Night All Stars, and you heard a bunch of screams, and I instantly knew Colleen's scream from season 3. So I'm just like, Colleen's in it, Colleen's in it. And I was like to my other friend, and one of my friends, who I think I had met in person finally. I don't remember. I don't know, but I don't remember. And I'm just like, good thing we both wanted Colleen in season 4, because she's in it. And then I had him watch the teaser, and he's like, oh my god, that's her scream. I'm just like, yeah. There was a bunch of like the dead people's screams at the end of the first teaser. But let's get into Escape the Nightmare by Gabbie Hanna's video. This is what turned me away. We're gonna get more into detail into this year's me being Gabbie Hanna fandom. Whew. You're in for a wild ride in 2021. So I don't think she released anything in 2019 music-wise minus the EP. I don't remember she released any singles or anything, which I don't think so. But 2020 comes. This is the year the album's supposed to come out. Well, it didn't. And towards the end of the year, she said, this time next year is dead. This album is a rock album. So all the singles we got that are supposed to be on the album aren't on the album anymore. Which means Shut Me Up, Call Me Crazy, Monster, honestly, Encore, Monster Porn aren't on the album no more. Which is fine. That's fine. Whew. You want to see me get mad? Just wait until when I talk about this year. So, COVID happens, right? She's supposed to release the album August 7th, we find out. Of course, that didn't happen because of COVID. And she released the EP, Bad Karma. Oh. And so we get music videos of every single song off the EP, both EPs, because I'm getting a Goodbye For Now music video. She was gonna make an official music video like Broken Girls, but Drama, which Trisha Paytas started in 2019, and she's like, nope, no, she didn't want it. I think that was around the time Gabbie was also called a rape apologist too, and at that time I was defending Gabbie. No more. So, yeah, and then she later, September 25th and October 30th, she releases the songs Shut Me Up and Call Me Crazy. And when Call Me Crazy, then Shut Me Up. Call Me Crazy was supposed to be the song for Trisha Paytas that she teased a while back before, I think she started teasing in 2018. But then the drama started with her and she's interested in one song, so Gabbie kept it and released it herself. Whew. So, and the same day, this is the fourth time Gabbie's dropped something when a big mainstream artist also dropped something. First was Monster when Pentatonix dropped the Christmas album. Second time was Joy Mirror. No. Yeah, Joy Mirror when Katie released Never Really Over. The third time was the EP Bad Karma when Katie dropped Daisies. And the fourth was October 30th and Gabbie dropped Shut Me Up. Ari released her album Positions. I think it came on August 30th, I don't remember. So 2021. A lot of shit goes on. So Gabbie starts her series. But she's trying to redeem herself. And it's working for the most part. Her fans, some fans, ex-fans are coming back. Some fans are leaving. Some fans are just like, okay, good. Good on you. Oh. And then Escape the Nightmare video drops and all hell breaks loose when you Escape the Night and Gabbie Hanna fandom. You wanna know what made me leave the Gabbie Hanna fandom? Was Rosanna Pansino tweeted, where saying something about how Gabbie called someone a dumb cunt. Yeah. So I left the fandom June 27th, 2021, and that's it, bye guys.